Welcome back to Paulie TV. We're here at Underwood Park for this Brisbane Roar pre-season roadshow clash against Rochedale Rovers. I'm joined here out on the field by Stuart Flint, the editor of the washingline.com.au. First of all, Stuart, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Blanchy. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here with a big crowd as well.
How do you see this game panning out?
I think all the clubs that play Brisbane Roar will lift their game to play them, and I think the Roar, as Ange said to you after the Ipswich game, are still very early in their pre-season preparations, and maybe it may be a bigger game or a bigger win for the Roar if the game was to take place in September. Given that we're sort of late July game, I expect it to be closer than it would be, and you know, it may be a couple of goals in it.
Rochedale still very close to the top of the Vito Premier League ladder, still scoring goals at will, probably conceding a few more than they'd like, so tonight should be no easy task for the Roar, especially defensively.
No, it won't be. I think Rochedale over previous seasons in this fixture have fielded a strange side, i.e. sort of half the players that would normally be first team starters and then half players that they want to show the Roar are good and capable potential youth team players. I think really the key to today's game will be, because the Roar play such a movement, very quick style, quick tempo, short passing style, is it's really that defensive midfielder for Rochedale that I think will be the key. He'll have a lot of work to do. Normally that's Darren Gray, but whoever's in that role, they're going to have a lot of work to do against this Roar outfit.
Who do you see as the players to look out for maybe in this first half?
In the first half, I think for Rochedale, I think someone like Tim Smits probably maybe would come into a game like this with a point to prove. I'd like to see what happens with Ruben Way. He's probably been Rochedale's most consistent performer over the season, bagging quite a lot of goals for them. So he'd be interesting to look out for, and I suppose any Roar player will give Paulie some highlights to put on his highlight reel.
And as the players come out onto the field, let's check the lineup for tonight's match.
Rochedale Rovers coach Tim Brown makes a couple of changes to the side that were beaten on the weekend and will be looking to pressure and compete in the important areas on the park, but knows his side are capable of an upset against their more fancied opponents. Brisbane Roar coach Ant Postecoglou names a strong squad for tonight's match, including some of the recent signings, and will be aware that Rochedale have the firepower to upset his side and will be looking for his side to maintain their quick passing possession game that his side has become known for. The officials for tonight's match are referee David Wiebe and his assistant referees Anton Chatinen and David Watson.
Throwing down the line, Broish cuts in, rolls it for Fitzgerald, Hughes gets in, nicks the ball, Terry Hughes looking for options, cut out by Partaloo, surges forward, plays it out for Nichols for Madoka, Hingard on the overlap, gets to the byline, cuts it back, Madoka floats it to the far side of the box for his skipper. Mackay lays it back, Stefanuto. Square again for Partaloo. Fitzgerald. They're knocking the ball around nicely, the Roar. Rochedale chasing shadows at the moment. Partaloo looks to go wide, drops it in. Way cuts in. Back for his keeper. Aparicio off Bruce! And Mario Aparicio reacts the quickest. Drops on the ball. Stefanuto. Fitzgerald. Good ball out for Hingard. Nichols. Rochedale doing a lot of defensive running. Smith. Mackay. Broish. Stefanuto first time. Akubo away for the Rovers. Broish dispossessed. Partaloo wins it back. Dumpies. Under pressure from every angle. Partaloo. Fitzgerald keeps it in. Only just. Well, good first time football. Fitzgerald is in behind. Goes to lay it back. And again, defended well by the Rovers defence. Yopotos rolls it out. Raw look to make up from the back again. Nichols for Smith. Partaloo. Oh, he's given it away. Smits outside the box. Smits and shoots wide and high against his former employers. Again, the Raw will look to work this out from wide. Stefanuto clips it in. Broish, great turn. Inside for Mackay. Back for Broish and out for a corner. Short corner routine. Broish with the ball. Nichols shoots and shoots wide of the mark. Knocking it around. They'll look to start from the back again. Smith for Yearman. Oh, heavy touch and a judge to have fouled the Rochedale player. So a free kick for Rochedale outside the box. Reuben Way clips it to the far post. Theoklitos comes, gets a big punch on it. Hughes wins the header. Raw still haven't cleared it. Gray forward. Thompson across the face. Any touch and that would have been a goal. Aparicio with the long goal kick. Again, won by the Raw. Broish, Mackay loses. Smith in strong. Rochedale battling well in the middle of the park. Gray. Smits. Good through ball. Way. Cuts it across and away by Yearman. Stefanuto with the throw in. Back by Partaloo. While given away cheaply. Smits again outside the box. Curls his shot. Didn't get enough power on it. Ball out from the back. Again won by Partaloo in the air. Broish and Mackay look to get down the left. Hughes. Good ball in for Smits. Better ball for Dumpies. Under pressure from Stefanuto. Dumpies clips it in and easily taken by Michael Theoklitos in the Raw goal. Releases early. And that's the half-time whistle here with the scores 0-0 at the half-time break. Second half here at Underwood Park. Ball clipped in. Redmayne comes. One of the half-time changes by the Raw and claims comfortably. Another change at the half-time break. Meyer with the ball. Tight spaces, but Raw are comfortable in those. Broish gets it back from Madoka. Rides the challenge. Still going. Lays it back. Madoka with a shot. Again, couldn't get his full service on it. Mario easy on his left. Surging forward, Yearman. Stefanuto. Ball in across, again defended well by the Rochedale defence, but given away cheaply. Mackay. Bratton. Broish. Difficult to get the ball off. Oh, nice touch, Matt Mackay. Slides it out wide. Ball cut across and into the back of the net by Nick Fitzgerald to give the Raw the lead in the 57th minute. Rochedale Rovers 0, Brisbane Raw 1. Hughes. Clip forward, straight to Redmayne, who'll look to start the attack instantly. Meyer, it's in behind him, and Rochedale throw. Kubo. Unsworth. Still going, Steve Unsworth. Shoots! And Redmayne with a great save to his right. Playing back into the corner. Oh, good touch. He's in behind. Plays it across. Fitzgerald with the touch. And that touch just straight back to the keeper. Madoka. Full of running still, Maximo Madoka. Meyer cuts in. Still going. Finally loses out. Broich for Madoka. Newman. Madoka again. Around the edge of the box. Broich on his left. Still going. Broich slides it through. Fitzgerald! And no. That's going to be disallowed. Flag's gone up on the far side. Let's have a look. Broich. Hard angle for us. Timberlake may have been keeping him on. The assistant was in perfect position though. Byrne, former youth player for the Roar. Still going strong, runs into trouble, dispossessed. Madoka gives it early. Broich loses out. Bratton switches to the far side. Fitzgerald shoots and rolls and bobbles across the face. Byrne. Timberlake. Henny. Timberlake, and a comfortable save to his left by Andrew Redmayne. Again, working out from the back. Smith. Using the extremities of the field, Matt Smith. Gives it away. Penny. Unsworth. Sterling across the face. Redmayne had to come quick. Cheshire nearly onto that ball. Bratton, plenty of time, gets his head up, looks around. Plays it for Broich. Broich into the middle. Fitzgerald loses out. Mundy. Mundy in the corner. Does well to get round Cheshire. Still going, Matt Mundy. Gets to the byline. Cuts it back. Fitzgerald in off the post for the Roar's second in the 87th minute to make this game safe after some good lead-up work by the former Rochedale player, Matt Mundy. Long clearance. Unsworth chasing. Gets around the back of Donick. He shoots! And Redmayne with an important touch, and Mundy away. Gray. Takes a deflection. Bratton clips it forward. And that's the final whistle here at Underwood Park, which sees the scores end. Brisbane Roar 2, Rochedale Rovers 0.
Terry, a big night. The club playing against the Brisbane Roar. It's become an annual event, but it still must be a highlight, especially from a player's point of view.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to come in here on Wednesday, and it's a good spectacle for the club all around as well. We get lots of crowd in, and the players are always up for it. And I think tonight we sort of stuck it to them for a fair while.
You performed well today, 2-0, a good result against the Raw side who's put plenty against other sides. Matched it most of the night over the park, probably the last 15-20 minutes the pace started to show a little bit, but some substitutions there at one stage solved that problem.
Yeah, I think obviously they're a bit underdone and we're sort of sitting okay in the league and got pretty good form, so I think the factors there, and plus when you play a good side you always get up for it, so those factors sort of were in our favour, and I think they got a few pieces of the puzzle not quite there, and they'll sort of come good, but yeah, it was a good spectacle for the club, and I think the boys did well tonight.
From your personal point of view, how did you see your game tonight?
Oh, we did all right. You're just basically chasing shadows in the midfield. We put sort of myself and Darren in the middle, try to get amongst it, and sort of two fit lads trying to chase them, but yeah, they play a completely different style to any other Premier League team, and they're good on the ball, and you just spend half the night chasing them, to be fair, but yeah, we stuck it to them.
Okay, Matt, back at Rochedale Rovers, where you were plucked from for your A-League sojourn. Good to be back?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, good to see some familiar faces and catch up with a few guys I used to play with. Yep, definitely.
Good crowd here tonight, probably more than the Rochedale games had in attendance when you were there?
Yeah, definitely a lot more, yeah. So, although sometimes in the final series and stuff, the Rochedale supporters would get down and support us, so that was good. But yeah, good to see like a lot of people around the stadium. It's good, yeah.
You seem to be fairly injury-free, getting a good pre-season under your belt. Do you see that's going to help you get a first-team spot in the coming season?
I hope so. That's all I can do is every time I get a chance on the field is to come out and do my best, and hopefully I'm doing that. And yeah, hopefully I can put my best foot forward and then be a member of the starting 11 this year. Yep.
Playing in a defensive role, you got down the left-hand side, you got deep, cut the ball back for the first one for Nick Fitzgerald. Again, that must be something that will please the gaffer. Yeah. He had a word to a few, not to a few of us, to all of us, sorry, that we weren't finishing our chances. So it was good that a goal resulted from a cutback. We haven't been scoring a lot of cutbacks. Nobody's been running to the front post, so there usually hasn't been that opportunity for a cutback. So everyone made their runs after a rehearsed training drill, pretty much, and it was good. And a 2-0 win, but probably, if you're honest, a little bit below par tonight.
If I was honest, I'd say it was terrible tonight. No, we were very ordinary tonight. Credit to Rochedale, they were good, and they made it hard for us, and competed really well. But that wasn't good tonight from us. We expect a whole lot better from our team, and you can put away to an off night, but from my point of view, it's still unacceptable. And I think we just go back to the training track and pick it up again. Again,
some more minutes into the legs of some of the returning players, the injured players, the new players coming into the squad. So it's not all dour. It's just a case of, as you say, just a little bit below what you expected from them tonight.
Yeah, no, it's not dour, but I mean we have standards, and I think if we start letting our standards slip and accept anything less than what we determine to be our game, then I think we'll be in for a tough season. So from my point of view, it's not about whether it's doom or gloom or everything's great. It's about going through the process, and then we've been pretty good up until now, but tonight we weren't good, and we need to improve.
Anyone from Rochedale catch your eye tonight during the match?
Look, I thought as a team, I thought they all worked really hard, and they were well organised and certainly made it difficult for ourselves. I mean, look, it's hard. I mean, from my point of view, when I tend to watch our team, so I don't really take too much notice of the opposition, especially in pre-season. You're kind of focused, but like I said, I thought they gave a good account of themselves and certainly made it hard for us.
Kenny, a 2-0 loss, but a very, very good performance from the lads out there tonight.
Well, I think it was a worthwhile night. I think first half team, really matched it with them. I mean, they've obviously got a bit of potential, the Roar, but I thought, the players we had out there, like Terry Hughes, he fronted up with Matt Mackay for the whole, the first half, and obviously we made mass changes in the second half, give the younger boys a bit of exposure to it. I think a few of them found out what it's like, how you have to mark when you're playing against guys like that. We were leaving a few gaps there, but the boys had to learn, and it was a worthwhile exercise.
A big crowd, lots of kids, lots of excitement, a good advertisement for Rochedale Rovers Football Club.
Yeah, hopefully so. We were pleased with the roll-up. A lot of people maybe that haven't been up before, they might come back. They've seen the quality of players that we've got. We went off at half-time. We were level with the Brisbane Premier League champions. Were level with the A-League champions at half-time. So maybe they've seen a bit of interest and make them come back.